Hello, welcome to another episode of Black Ice 73. I am Black Ice 73. On today's episode, or today's video, I'm going to talk about the mayor of Las Vegas. You got to figure this shit out yourself. And President Trump said Brian Kemp is on his own. You're like, nah, Brian Kemp, I ain't fooling with you. But we're going to talk about the mayor of Las Vegas first. Y'all know how professional Anderson Cooper are. If you don't look at his show on CNN, you know Anderson Cooper be trying to keep the non-Republican guests calm and try to save them from themselves. But this Las Vegas mayor, he can save her. Oh, she got the potty mouth. This Las Vegas mayor was like, Emerson, you don't get it. I need your money more than I care about these people's safety. Emerson said, hey, hold up. Mayor, you the mayor of the city. Don't you? The mayor said, it ain't my problem. Shit. I don't own these hotels and casinos. They need to figure the junk out. I just want that money. Emerson, you don't know how much tax money gets slipped through my fingers. You don't understand, Emerson. We depend on these outsiders to come in here and spend their money. We depend on these doing. Look, Emerson, you don't see how much money I'm losing this weekend. The NFL draft board have been in Las Vegas this weekend, people. The people, you're supposed to have so many new millionaires coming in the door to Las Vegas to spend their money. You're supposed to have so many people stand up in their hotels with the NFL footing the bill. ESPN's supposed to have so many people running around, interviewing. A lot of team presidents and GMs supposed to have been in Las Vegas this weekend. Guess what? With the pandemic took place, all that junk got squashed. You know what the mayor, y'all know, the mayor had added this extra income coming in this weekend as a fiscal year earning. She ain't gonna meet her goals. This week alone would have brought her hundreds of millions of dollars. Hundreds of millions of dollars. Just this weekend alone. She's missing all that money. And the mayor, like, shit, man. We need to go ahead and get this economy started fast. Even the governor said, no, lady. This ain't the type of business that we need. This is not what we need to do. The governor said, we don't need to do this. You know they can't open them without the governor permission. But the mayor said, I'm willing to put all our health at risk to be the case study. I'm willing to open up the airports and the hotels, the casinos. She said, it's not only affecting the casinos, they're affecting taxi cab drivers, the Lyft drivers, Uber drivers, prostitutes. Oh, yeah. They're affecting the prostitute, too. So, you know, and don't forget about the Instagram models. Y'all know how the Instagram models follow the money. And there would have been a lot of money this weekend. So with this was taking place, there's a lot of people losing money. Instagram models losing money. These so-called celebrities is not out here won't be out here pushing some false products they don't use to the people. They won't be on ESPN doing interviews talking about, hey, try this right here. I'll live by this. I do this at home. No, they lying. They want me pushing these terrible products to the people. Oh yeah, it's a lot of people losing money. Y'all seen when Disney after that 5 point some $billion loan, they asked for I think like $5.8 billion loan. And when we think of Disney, we think of Disney as one of the most money making companies in the United States. I ain't said it was the greatest. I said they one of the I would have put Disney in the top 5 of money makers in the United States. But damn, Disney done laid off so many tens of thousands of people. And that's for a $5.8 billion loan. All that money was going to be going to ESPN or something. But I ain't here to talk about Disney. But I might just keep Disney and doing in my back pocket and throw it up later on. I was just totally shocked. That's the reason it popped in my head. I was like, damn, Disney? All they doing? I'm just thinking about all the money I thought Disney had coming in or whatever. I thought they had a $1 billion rainy fund day. I know when my family and I went to Disney last year. Man, that was the much money we have spent in one weekend. I said, good Lord, this can't be no doing every year trip. So, the mayor of Las Vegas sat down with Anderson Cooper last night. Y'all know the news been short. I know, nothing really ain't been happening. So she did some breaking news all on her own. Like I said, Anderson Cooper couldn't save her. Anderson Cooper's like, okay, we're gonna let this jump ride right here. I don't need no commercials. I don't need nothing. This woman is gold all by herself. I'm gonna play y'all a little of this interview as I talk along. A lot of people don't look at the news. A lot of people don't, they don't check out for that jump, man. They like 9 o'clock. They even look at no Anderson Cooper on CNN. Y'all crazy. I got your back. I got something that's recording for you. I want you to hear it out her own mouth. Mayor of Las Vegas. Then I'm gonna tell you about my good old Georgia mayor, Brian Kemp. I was looking at that press conference yesterday of President Trump. You know how he do his coronavirus press conference every day? President Trump threw Brian Kemp on the bus so hard, like, Brian Kemp, you're on the bus, dog. Here goes some of this interview of this mayor of Las Vegas. But here goes some of the audio.
Southern Nevada, and we have so many out of work because of
but you want the casinos open, yes?
Well, that's a piece of it. I want the hotel rooms open. We have 155,000 hotel rooms, and most of our people who live here and are part of the population are hooked to those hotel rooms in some way or ancillary way.
So you want like hotel rooms, casinos, the theaters open? I mean, you want Vegas back in business now.
I want our restaurants open. I want our small businesses open. I want our people back in employment. We have so many families that can't even afford to get the groceries for their family because they've been out of work for 6 weeks.
But casinos, you want them open because obviously visitors are not going to come without casinos and shows and things.
Well, no, they'll come because they love. We've got Major League Sports here, and we've got so many answers. I'd love everything open because I think.
I'd like to take that back. I thought Anderson Cooper was trying to save her. I just hearing it again. Anderson Cooper baiting that lady right now. He keep asking the same old question over. He trying to bait her. Then, guess what she did? She took the bait. God darn, Anderson Cooper. You good and you bad at the same time. Look at some more of this interview.
We've had viruses for years that have been here.
That is the call. You said you weren't making, that is the call. You want casinos open, you want stadiums open, you want restaurants open, you want Vegas back in business.
And Anderson, you're being very specific, and I appreciate it because that's where you're seeing it. No, the reality is I want us open in the city of Las Vegas so our people can go back to work. And that's it, because we're putting children and families back out on the street, and very much a part of it for our convention business are our hotels and, yes, gambling. And gambling is a part of it.
So you want conventions in the town too?
Absolutely. I want everything back. We've never closed down the United States. We've never closed down Nevada. We've never closed down Las Vegas because that's our job, an entertainment capital of the world where everything's clean. We would never have gotten to the point we are now as a center for entertainment, conventions and sports and everything else. It's so positive without being clean.
Right. You're talking about encouraging hundreds of thousands of people to come to Las Vegas. I get the financial losses people are suffering, which is awful. But you're encouraging, hundreds of thousands of people coming there in casinos, smoking, drinking, touching slot machines, breathing circulated air, and then returning home to states around America and countries around the world. Doesn't that sound like a virus petri dish? How is that safe?
What it sounds like, you're being an alarmist. I'm not. I've lived a long life. I grew up in the heart.
At that moment, people, he pissed her off. At that moment, when she called him an alarmist, Alice Cooper, you can tell he started smiling in the back of his head. He said, I got her. But he did. At that exact moment then, she took the bait.
Manhattan. I know what it's like to be with subways and on buses and crammed in the elevators. I think you are by saying what you have just said.
So you don't believe there should be any social distancing?
He heard what she said. But for her not to get off the subject, Anderson Cooper did one of the oldest moves there are. That's whatever he is. He ain't no reporter. But Anderson Cooper did he like, oh, don't you call me? So he tried to keep her like, hey, you want her to keep on getting upset.
Of course I believe there should be. Of course.
How do you do that in a casino?
That's up to them to figure out. I don't own a casino. I don't know anything about building a casino.
I'm sorry. You're the mayor of Las Vegas, and you want casinos to be open, even though you have no authority, thankfully, over casinos. But you say open them up, but you have no responsibility about how that would be done safely.
No, you're blurring. No, you're blurring.
You said it's not your job.
I am not a private owner of a hotel. I wish I were. And I would have the cleanest hotel with 6 feet figured out for every human being comes in there.
If you can't figure out how to do this safely, why, as mayor of a city that you are responsible for the people's safety, are you calling for something that you have no plan for how it would be done safely?
I am not a private owner. That's the competition in this country, the free enterprise, and to be able to make sure that what you offer.
Y'all heard that 1 minute clip? That 1 minute clip we just heard is the clip that's been showing all over the internet. When she said it's up to the company to figure it out, that she's not a private owner and all that kind of stuff. That was that I got you clip. That was that clip that, oh shit, we got one right here. We got one. And they took that little clip and spread it all over the internet. And you know us. We just listen for that doing I got you moment. So that was Anderson Cooper did. But people, that's still 21 minutes of this interview. Nobody didn't care about what happened in the next 21 minutes. They just care about that 1 minute. Let's see how she cleaned herself up.
The public meets the needs of the public. Right now, we're in a crisis health-wise, and so for a restaurant to be open or a small boutique to be open, they better figure it out. That's their job. That's not the mayor's job.
Okay, you said in another interview, you said, quote, let the businesses open. Competition will destroy that business if, in fact, they become evident they have a disease, they're closed down. It's that simple.
Yes.
Do you stand by that? Because it would take weeks, as I think you probably know, before anyone realized a place was a epicenter of viral infection. I mean, that it would take weeks for that would actually to show up. You're comfortable with that?
You're a very good interviewer.
I agree
I've
with
watched
you.
For years, and
I
you're
definitely
wonderful.
agree with
And
you.
I'm not
It's
going
up to the people.
down that road. I am sticking with what I'm asking for. Please, our governor.
I'm focused on what you're saying.
It's up to the people. That's the same thing. That's the same thing I was saying yesterday when I was talking about in my state of Georgia, when Brian Kemp talking about opening up these places tomorrow, the barbershops and the bowling alleys and the beauty salons and all that kind of mess. I was saying the same thing. It's up to the people to use common sense, whether they want to go, put themselves at risk, or do not go and think about your family.
Madam Mayor, and what you're saying doesn't make sense.
Me to say something. No, that's your opinion of what you think.
Y'all seen that the mayor said, okay, she just realized that, damn, Anderson Cooper got me. So she realized, like, okay, we need to slow this shit down, Anderson, because you're him bugging and you trying to trap me. He already done trapped you, Mayor. He already done got that little 1.5 minute clip that he needed to spread around the internet.
Saying it, I am being very clear. Okay. I think our governor has a great and a
so but you're saying competition. You want it to be like the free market. Everybody gets to go into these restaurants, and if it becomes a center for viral infection, that's the market will decide.
Anderson, no, we weren't.
That's what you said.
We weren't broken when we were closed down. And
you stand by what you said.
I think I had it.
You said let the businesses open. Competition will destroy that business if, in fact, they get evidence they have a disease there. So that should happen. Just let the business open. If it becomes a vector for viral infection and those people go back to their states and around the world, so be it.
It's a responsibility of each one of us as a human being and part of the civilized world to know when we're sick. We don't do bad things to people at all, ever. This is a city that's built itself because of the ingenuity and creativity and passion that people have here to work and to live the American dream. Right. And that's who we are. And we have proven we've been very successful. So all your questions are great, but I'm not off for my call. Please let us open the city of Las Vegas. Let us get back to business.
One of the things that you've claimed is that you take your lead from Dr. Fauci.
And another thing, as you can hear the mayor of Las Vegas talking. As she talking, Anderson Cooper came out like, right. You know what he doing? He ain't listen to anything she's saying. Anderson just wait for that pause for he can ask that next question. You don't care anything about what she's saying, because he already got that moment that he want. So he gonna keep on digging and hoping to get some more.
Dr. Fauci does not, let me play something that Dr. Fauci has said about reopening and about social distancing.
No, I was asked, wait.
Okay.
The whole thing is, when I was asked who are the people that are advising you, I had said different physicians, different people out there. A whole bunch of people that I hear from all the time because I am the mayor. And fortunately, I get their input. Some's good, some's bad. And the reality was when I was asked through the governor's office, who is my authority, because he's relying on his authority.
Right.
I said, well, let's go to the top of the line. I don't know Dr. Fauci, but I take his word. And when he said, this germ, wait 1 second, you asked the question, let me answer.
I'm not interrupting you, I'm listening to you.
Okay, thank you.
Once again, she see what Anderson doing. As he talking, he keep on saying, right. Have you ever talked to someone, or have you did this yourself? You be hearing people talk, you like, yeah. Okay. And you don't hear nothing they're saying, or you don't pay attention to nothing they're saying. Anderson doing it. And this mirror said, oh, wait. You asked the question? Because she know she being played as a fool right now.
breathing. I'm sorry, I'm being silly here. The reality is he has said that this very serious disease that's out there could last into December, could recur every year, and could be part of something that we will be dealing with for a long, long time. So
Right.
taking that into consideration, and that we have, once you're diagnosed, that
Yeah,
you're
she is.
positive. We have
She mad,
no
huh?
preventive treatment other than staying away from everybody, which is your choice to do and has been asked by our governor and everybody's doing. But with no timeline, no treatment, and no cure, no vaccine, this could go on for months, maybe
Right, but
even
what we
a year.
do know, but science tells us, and Dr. Fauci isn't saying wait a year. Dr. Fauci is saying, and all scientists are saying, it just needs some more time to get this to where the medical establishment is up and running, and where there's enough PPE and there's enough testing being done and contact tracing. What are you doing as mayor to improve contact tracing and testing in Las Vegas?
Well, first of all, as someone who's pretty sure she possibly had it in January, I have already been into the hospital to say,
Right.
take my plasma.
Well,
And
I'm talking about you. I'm talking
others
about
to
what are you doing as mayor
and
to
I
improve
am
contact tracing?
I'm calling upon everyone to go ahead, if they're positive, to go ahead and see if they can help being part of the preventive or the treatment pool that will have this plasma available. What
Are you
I
doing
am
anything
doing,
on testing and contact tracing? Because in order to open businesses, every
I
scientist
don't have
says that is essential.
I don't have that. Well, no, that's for our scientists. And the whole thing is fact.
Oh,
Truth,
But you're right. Fact.
validated
You're
data.
right. Fact. You're calling for businesses to reopen. Every
Yes.
scientist and person who looks at this says what we really need to do that is more testing
Wait,
and
you're
more
saying
contact tracing.
That can't work. We're not getting the truth. And I know over the years, going back to the 1950s with the atomic bomb, don't worry about more testing in Nevada. You'll all be fine. Take a shower. The reality is,
You're the one saying you'll all be fine. What we're saying is testing and contact.
You're putting words in my mouth. I said,
Once again, see what Anderson doing. Because she said what they need to do is figure out a way to keep people 6 feet apart. But Anderson making it seem like she's saying everybody need to get around the jet, behind the slot machines, and everybody need to get around the doing poker table. She ain't said none of that stuff. But Anderson done a great job baiting her in.
open up Las Vegas. Let us get started and go back.
What is
to where we have
as
all
mayor?
these
What are you
out of
doing
work that
to encourage?
can't even feed their families or take
Yeah.
care of their
I
families.
get the pain that's out there, and it's real, and I'm not minimizing
Yes,
that at
it
all.
is.
I'm just asking you as mayor, what are you doing to improve testing, make it more accessible, and improve contact tracing? Because every scientist who you say you listen to will tell you that's what you need in order to get online as fast as possible. What are you doing?
Every single email that comes in with offers to give us the kits and get everything here, I send it up to the people in the hospitals for them to filter through to find out if these test kits and everything that's being offered and provided
You
for
said
them.
in another
That's not
interview
my
that
job.
you talked to Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti.
Yes,
If you
he's
actually
good
talk
friend.
if you talk to Mayor Garcetti, he's doing everything he can to improve testing in Los Angeles.
I think
What
that's
are you
wonderful,
doing?
and
You said it's not your job.
no, it is not part of our job. That's part of our health department, part of our hospital jobs, our labs. Those are the ones who are the experienced,
So you're not rolling up
knowledgeable,
your
and have the
sleeves, helping your health
connections.
department to try to figure out.
My
how to-
days are so full. I am everywhere in the city trying to hold the hands of families and everyone else to get them back to work so they can pay for the food for their children
Hold on.
and keep a
Okay.
roof over their
I'll see.
head. And we are 2.3 million.
Have a seat.
And we have so many, probably close to 900,000 that are out of work because this
Can I-
wonderful city's been shut down.
Can I listen? Again, I don't want to seem. I'm not. I understand your position, but I don't really understand your position because I think you see your position, and I guess because you have no control over casinos, and take no responsibility for it, you can call for whatever you want to call for. But the people who actually do have to be responsible for the health and safety of the people in those casinos and the employees that you say you care so much about.
Absolutely.
Right.
Without
Those people are saying
the owners.
it's not time for that yet. I want to just show you.
No, they aren't. No. The hotel, depending upon who you speak, with whom you speak, I hear all the time from the casino owners who want to put their employees back to work. 7,000 people.
I'm sure a lot of owners want their businesses up and running. That doesn't really surprise me.
Yes, and Anderson, you can find people to speak on either side. What's happening?
See, right now, this interview right now is not an interview. This interview is not an interview, a normal interview that Anderson Cooper doing. This interview right here, it's all about the sound bites. Once you realize that you don't go, you're going to keep on going. Anderson is going to keep on digging and digging. This lady explaining to him. This lady explaining to him. Yeah, that's my boy right there. He like a shepherd mix. He a big old spoil baby. He turned 2 years old, I think 2 months ago. Yeah, he's a big old boy.
In this country is so much anger and
the
just
governor
everything
says,
being fanned.
The governor says
I admire our governor.
Right. The governor says, unfortunately, I've known the mayor. I don't need politicians weighing in on what's the best date would be.
I am a politician.
I need doctors and medical sound advice.
No. And who are his people? And are they in fact the best that we can have? I'm assuming yes. And all I'm doing is asking for a plan so I can tell our people who are calling by the thousands, when are they going to get a paycheck? How can they get a roof over their heads? I am down in the groundwork with the people who've made this city what it is, who've come here to live, come here to build it, and we were not broken, and we need to get back to work. That's it.
There's Chinese researchers have shown how this virus spreads. I just want to put up for our viewers. This is a restaurant.
Anderson, you are tough.
No, I'm not
We're
talking.
back to China. This isn't China. This is Las Vegas, Nevada.
Wow. Okay, that's really ignorant. This is a restaurant, and the yellow circle. That's an ignorant statement. That's a restaurant, and yes, it's in China, but there are human beings too. That's yellow.
See on that part right there? I think I would have just ended the interview. But then if she had ended the interview at that part, they're going to say she was an angry mayor and she didn't want to answer the question. The interviewer should never call the person he interviewing ignorant. He called her ignorant, then he tried to clean up time. Oh, that's an ignorant state. No, he was calling her an idiot at that time for saying that. But he tried to clean it up. Me personally, with the done personality I have, I said, all right, Anderson, we in the name calling now? We in the name calling? Oh, we would go back and forth. I'm going to make you end this interview right here. But then if she had called him a name, they would have called her gay bashing and all that kind of stuff. So she in a hard place. Even with this interview goes, she in a hard place. She can't end it. Then they're going to say she's angry. She called him a name. They're going to say she gay bashing. So she's just in a hard place right now. But
is a person who is asymptomatic and infected, and all those other red circles are other diners who that one diner passed the virus to. All those other people became infected in a restaurant that had air conditioning, and they believe it was the air conditioning which helped the virus spread to all those other people.
You remember the Legionnaire's disease in 1976 in Philadelphia came all through the air conditioning. You don't remember because you're younger.
I do remember.
Typhoid Mary, who I think passed away, during the late 30s, rode the buses, was a cook, and and she was asymptomatic, and she spreaded a fear of getting typhoid, and she never showed a sign of it. And she lived most of her life quarantined. The reality was, I think 58 people passed away from typhoid. And so we're aware of this. We learned from history. We've had Ebola. We've had the West Nile. We've had polio. We've had these
none of those were as infectious in Las Vegas. I mean, you didn't have people with Ebola on a casino floor. You know what? If you did,
we don't know that.
Well, yeah, you do, because if you had it,
a neighbor of mine died from West Nile because the swimming pool on the next property was filled with mosquitoes, and the people who had abandoned the house left the pool full. So this is just part of life.
Just as mayor,
the challenges.
As mayor, are you not concerned when you see just that
yes,
restaurant traffic, how air condition spreads this and other people become infected?
From Legionnaire's disease. That's just what I said. We lost a lot of people in that hotel who had gone ahead and been in the hotel.
And there were steps, right? And there were steps to take to stop that by changing the air filtering. If my memory serves me correct on Legionnaire's disease, there are not yet the steps to take with this other than social distancing.
Right. So people do that. I mean, I love watching our people here. They're so careful. And even as we have, we work every single day. I have not missed a day. And anybody who is in or comes into the office that needs an appointment or has an issue, they all are with their masks on, or we always enforce social distancing. And the office is absolutely pristine with germ.
You're talking about your office.
Well, hopefully everything in the building, we've shut down the lobby. But I
mean, you know how, look, Mayor, you love your city, and I get you wanted to go back to work, and I totally get that, and you hear from people, and you're in a really tough position. I get it, but it just seems really irresponsible, given that you actually have no responsibility or say over casinos or what happens on the Strip, that you're not out there doing anything about. You're not doing anything about trying to improve testing like your friend Mayor Garcetti is doing in Los Angeles, or improve contact tracing. You're simply sitting there and saying,
Anderson, no, this lady ain't got nothing to do with how many tests come to her city. She depending on the governor, or depending on the president to send more tests to her city. So Anderson right now, he on some BS right now. This is why I said most of all these talking heads on the 24-hour network ain't nothing but actors. When Anderson took off his glasses and did like this, you creating drama. You know that darn dramatic feel like, he being Esther right now. You want to say it, be real. Anderson Cooper being Esther, and he's selling, and Anderson right now on some BS. That's my opinion.
Get back to work, get these casinos open again, and you have no idea or plan, or you've done nothing to try to figure out, well, what's the best way to make that happen? How far apart should, a dealer be from the people? How, should the hours? I mean, you're offering nothing other than being a cheerleader, which I guess is what part of your job is, and I respect that. And you seem like a very nice person, but
I wish y'all could see that face which he made when he said, "You just been a cheerleader." You know how your dog look at you and say, that's how she looked at Anderson, a cheerleader? If she could have said, she would have said, yeah, she would have snapped on him. She could have.
I don't understand. Do you not have any sense of responsibility if you're calling for something to at least try to work to make it
I speak
as safe as possible?
I speak with the owners of our city casinos every day, almost. And they're all in such pain of having to furlough or let everybody go in the casinos.
Yeah, I'm sure the casino owners are very sad. I get that.
Well, no, they're very sensitive people. They care about their employees and having shut down the businesses here. These are people, not the Strip hotels. That's under the jurisdiction of the county, our unincorporated county. our jurisdiction here.
I'm sure.
Las
Yeah,
Vegas.
my heart doesn't. I mean,
So,
casino owners.
no.
I'm sure they're probably doing okay. It's the people who are working on the floor who are the ones who are going to become infected and potentially die.
No, you're talking disease. I'm talking life. I'm talking life and living. These are people who have had to abandon. Well, it maybe doesn't to you. It does to us here in
I agree
Las
with you.
Vegas. They've had to
I definitely agree with you on that.
these workers that have no other source of income to feed their children, and they're also having to make a way to go ahead and help support the city. So at the time it
usually the ones releasing the workers are generally doing okay. They're they're the ones who have a lot more money. It's the ones who are actually released who are really suffering.
Side of the fence. I am talking about the workers. I'm talking about the low-income, middle-income workers that are out free and without a dime in their pockets.
You're talking about casino owners, your friends, but
I'm not talking about.
I had to pause it. For the job I work at a job I had to work every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Basically a 12-hour shift most of the time. Oh, you heard the thunder? And the job I work at, and the one department I work in is the one department I work in is 12 people. But in the whole area, it's 100 and some people. And we have to be in the same space all the time. We don't work directly, but we work close to each other. So if I can go to work, the company I work at, go to work and work every weekend around hundreds of people, and people getting this company props, saying, "Oh, thank you for your workers. Y'all helping America keep going around." What's the difference between opening up the casinos? When you go to work every day, but every shift I go to work, now they gotta check our temperature before we come in. Why the casinos can't do the same thing? The mayor really ain't saying anything different from some of these companies that are still running. She ain't saying nothing different. There's a lot of companies still running. Yeah, I can look at it. I know they said unemployment have reached a record high, and that's just 1/4 of the country. 3/4 of this country is still working. I just wanted to get that point off. 3/4 of the country is still working.
Casino.
Right, you were, and now you switched.
No, that's been my focus from day one. If you go back to everything I say, it's been always about putting our workers back to work. It is not about the casinos. It's not about anything other than putting those who've lost their jobs in a city that wasn't broken and didn't have disease back to work. We're 2.3 million people here. We have over
wait a minute. 3,900 cases in Nevada, 163 deaths, and that's with social distancing.
Nevada.
You're saying there was Nevada. You're saying there was no problem in Las Vegas, like there was no disease, there was not the virus in Las Vegas? Because earlier you said you believe everyone's asymptomatic.
I'm sure in January. And I know plenty of people who were coughing. Some had fevers, and if they did, they stayed home because they thought it was the flu. The flu is unbelievably powerful still. And so, of course, we know that. We tried to work on the sensitivities of people to be responsible as to spreading any kind of germ, whether it's the flu.
But don't you think that it's worked in Las Vegas, social distancing? Don't you think it's worked? Because, 163 deaths. That is compared to some other states. That's low for those families.
We're 2.3 million people in southern Nevada, and we've had 150 deaths.
163, I think, is the latest number, actually.
Well, that's for Nevada. That's Nevada. This is down here, 150. Okay.
So you've had almost all the deaths, by the way, in Nevada, you've had in Las Vegas. So you've had 150 deaths and 163 deaths.
We're 2.3
Isn't that because of social distancing that you would have had far more without it? Do you not believe that?
2.3 million here. There are 3 million overall in the state. The numbers may be off, but I know we're well over 2
Do
million.
you not believe social distancing has helped keep people alive?
We're at the lion's share of the population and the income and the jobs. When you have 2.3 million and you have lost, and every one of those 150, oh my gosh, it could be your own mother, your own grandmother, your grandfather, your brother, your sister, anybody, every one of those lives is a tragic loss. But when you count 150 versus 2.3 million, you have to say, we have to open up. We have to go back. Our bus drivers, our
But hasn't it been because of social distancing that the numbers have been what they are?
How do you know until we have a control group? We offer to be a control group. Anybody who knows anything about statistics knows that, for instance, you have a vaccine.
You're offering the citizens of Las Vegas to be a control group to see if your theory on social distancing works or doesn't work.
Wrong. Absolutely wrong. Don't put words in my mouth.
You just said we'll be a control group.
Excuse me. What I said was, I offered to be a control group, and I was told by our statistician, you can't do that because people from all parts of Southern Nevada come in to work in the city. And I said, oh, that's too bad, because I know when you have a disease, you have a placebo that gets the water, the sugar, and then you get those that actually get the shot. We would love to be that placebo side so you get something to measure against. So all the data until
you want to get the placebo, you don't want to get the actual. The group who gets the placebo, by the way, usually gets the short end of the stick.
Well, you don't know. How do you know when you're in part of that group? You are.
Mayor, if casinos reopen, are you going to be inside those casinos every single night, putting your own life on the line?
I have lived in this town for 56 years.
Are you going to go to casinos every night and put your life on the line like all the workers you say you were there holding their hands?
They don't need it. We weren't broken. We tragically have 150 people we lost. Tragic. We have 2.3 million people here.
I haven't heard you say yes that you would be sitting on those casino floors every night along with the people that you say you are holding their hands with.
What is the purpose of that? First of all, I have a family.
Because it would be putting your money, money where your mouth is, to use, I guess, a Las Vegas term.
Anderson,
if you say it's safe,
Anderson.
Okay, so you're not willing to sit on the casino floors with them when they're reopened and breathe the refiltered air.
First of all, I don't gamble. I used to gamble when we first came to town. I don't have the time. I work 7 days a week. I have so many things that I have to attend to. I
wouldn't want to sit on those floors either. I wouldn't want to sit on the floors either. I'm with you on that one. Mayor Carolyn Goodman, I appreciate your time, and I wish you the best for the people you're sitting.
And I know I went to school right around the corner from where you grew up on the East River.
Oh, that's nice. Well, thanks. But I would just advise you to talk to Mayor Garcetti about what you might be able to do to improve testing because testing and contact tracing is the way forward, according to every scientist.
Well, I have spoken with him about the homeless, which are of greatest concern to me, and about our middle income and low income families that are now shut out of work and earning a livelihood. And so that's where he and I talk, because the reality
you can talk about testing, because I would, that's important
too. That's
too.
not my job, unfortunately. Sadly, it's not my job. I just assume everybody can be.
I guess Mayor Garcetti has a larger job portfolio than you do.
Yes.
Mayor,
definitely he does. Thank you.
All right. I wish you the best. Thanks very much.
Yeah. Anderson messy. Anderson is messy. If he wanted to come after someone, okay, she probably did say. Well, she did say she want to open up Las Vegas. But who he should have came after is Governor Brian Kemp. You went after this lady for making a comment, and it didn't happen. It's not going to happen without the governor's permission. But Governor Brian Kemp But Governor Brian Kemp, he's making it happen this weekend. So I think she was she wasn't prepared. She wasn't prepared. God done, come on. She didn't come here with her A game. And Anderson Cooper recognized that early in this doing interview. And then after a while, Anderson Cooper lost his professionalism. He became catty instead of becoming, sticking to his being the interviewer. Once she realized what Anderson was doing, Anderson got pissed off himself. Anderson got mad. He like, oh shoot, she's not falling for this junk no more. So he had to create news or controversy for her. When she said, this is not China, she was being real. She wasn't concerned about China. She was concerned about Las Vegas. Or Las Vegas. Those she was concerned about. But Anderson Cooper made a big deal out of that little small little comment. What we need to learn about you. Man, shut up, Anderson. Anderson lost a lot of cool points then. But let's talk about. Did y'all see this interview with Donald Trump yesterday? President Trump. And one of the reporters in the audience asked him, said, so how you feel about Brian Kemp opening up this business? Behind door, Brian Kemp probably got the okay from Donald. I know. Yeah. Both of them, I'm telling you, it was just two catty fights just then. In the last 10 minutes, both of them were being catty. But with Brian Kemp, I know he had the support of President Trump. But when Brian Kemp got all this backlash, President Trump in an interview said, hey, I did not tell this man to open up this country. Open up this state of Georgia. I ain't tell him at all. He doing this mess on his own. He said, President Trump said, if that were me, I want to open up none of this stuff. He said, I think Brian Kemp is being too fast. People don't understand. President Trump is not going to jump on your side unless something already going good. If this so-called, I call it an experiment. You have a good day too, and thank you for watching. I call this a experiment. A dummy. I call it a test dummy for Georgia. I live in Georgia, but you see, I ain't going to no barbershop. But yeah. So President Trump said, I don't agree with nothing Brian Kemp doing right now. He said, I'm going to have to let him go ahead and do his thing. But I ain't agreeing with it. Brian Kemp just lost the biggest endorsement that he can get. Yesterday when I did my interview with Brian Kemp, about Brian Kemp, not interview, when I did my video about Brian Kemp yesterday, I was saying, is all this work out? He's going to be a rock star in the Republican Party. Brian Kemp right now have a bunch of Republicans who not agreeing with his move. So Brian Kemp, it don't work out, man. They're going to treat you like they treat Mitt Romney. Brian Kemp, you're going to be done outside of the Republican Party. And this don't work out, in 2 years, the same way you came in is the same way you're going to be voted out. Hold on, Butch. It's raining outside. Oh, I got to talk to my dog. We got a thunderstorm going outside, and he hate going out there and get wet. and he got to use the bathroom. I'm about to go ahead and end this video. I just wanted to, I wanted to do that bit. I want to do that interview on. I mean, not interview. Why I keep on saying interview? I want to do this video on the mayor of Las Vegas, and I want to just say, Brian Kemp, you in trouble. It just failed. And my dog is a big old baby, so I'm about to go ahead and take him outside. Thank you for watching. Down here in the South, we got some thunderstorm going on in Georgia. I live by that old rule from the South. When it starts thundering, you turn things off. There's an old rule in the South. I ain't lying to you. When it starts thundering, shut it down. So thank you for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Like, hit the notification bell, and hit the share button. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. Y'all be safe and have a good day.